Gotta have that Texas barbecue. So stop on by when you're passing through. Bluffdale's best, don't need no teeth to chew. It's that Double D barbecue. Go see Dana.
Well, hey there, I'm Ned Ledoux, and you're on the morning ride with the one and only Jody Lee.
Hey y'all, this is Cody Braun with Reckless Kelly, coming to you live from Cabo, Mexico. You're listening to The Morning Ride with Jody Lee.
It's the morning ride. Live from the Rockstar Ranch at Texas Homegrown Studios, it's the morning ride.
Nope. This is the first I've heard of it.
Come on. What?
Hey everybody, this is Ray Wiley Hubbard, and you're on the morning ride with the one and only Jody Lee.
I know that, dude.
It's a household name.
Welcome in. It is the morning ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio,
live from Texas Homegrown Studios
and the Rockstar Ranch. And the morning ride brought to you by some great sponsors like our friends over at Triple Crown Ford and Lincoln.
That's right, let the horses run.
And brought to you by Double D Barbecue,
where you don't need no teeth to chew.
Does help though sometimes. And brought to you by Brazos River Air Conditioning.
Because if you need help with your AC,
call Wasey. Also brought to you by Cannonball Insurance Solutions.
Cannonball.
Extra drips today. Welcome in. Hey, special guest in the studio this morning, Ben Coleman is here. Welcome in, Ben.
Man, thank y'all for having me. It's beautiful out here. You guys are out here in paradise living the dream.
Well, Jeb says music shouldn't be, what was it?
I don't want it to be something you got to go into town for, you know?
Amen to that. Amen. I never want to go back to town after being here.
He said country music shouldn't be something you do in town, man.
Amen.
No, we kind of use this place too for some songwriting places, place for guys to come write songs, and got the house for people to stay in if they're recording, and so it's kind of worked out pretty cool.
Oh yeah,
it's a getaway.
It is.
Yeah, you guys got it dialed in just right. Like, man,
it's the ultimate men cave. You had a drive this morning.
Yeah, it was a little over 2 hours, and a little more. With that,
it makes this place better when you have to go through all that city traffic, and then you get out here and you're like, whew. Although I did have a 2-tractor backup this morning coming through the back roads.
No, man, I came in on 67, and it was I sat there for 20 minutes, man.
They're doing the FFA judging.
Oh man,
it's the state FFA judging contest at Tarleton. So
yeah.
All the schools.
The rodeo ground over there?
Yeah, it's everywhere. It's all over town. Like, they block everything off. Like, if you try to eat in town today, it's ridiculous. Because there's just yellow buses
I try
everywhere.
to stay out of town as much as I can anyways, but I'm going to go 20 miles around.
Yellow buses and blue corduroy everywhere.
Yep.
Well, I got to get some of that barbecue you talked about on the intro there.
Double D barbecue.
Oh, yeah.
It's some good stuff, man.
I think it's the best barbecue in Texas. Honestly.
Yeah, it's over there in Bluffdale. Man, it's so good.
Yeah, you
good
need
stuff.
to get yourself.
And he's got a really cool listening room. In fact, he just won Listening Room of the Year for one of the award shows.
It's a vibe similar to this. You know?
It's and it's like it's a listening room. He just had Max and Heather Stalling. Josh Weathers has played over there. Like it's up close and personal kind of deal.
Double D.
So, so we love it. And he actually tunes in most mornings.
Dana Deatherage himself is a songwriter as well.
Yeah,
that's awesome, man.
But now
where'd they get the name from? for the barbecue.
Dana Deathridge,
Yeah.
Double D. Yeah. And Daryl Dodd was over there.
We
other
wondered
day.
too.
Daryl Dodd was there the other day, and I was like, "Hey, it's Double D's."
Quadrupede.
Yeah. I always thought that would make me happy, and I was right. Double D's.
I'm lost.
Oh man! Well, we're glad to finally get you in here, man.
Man, it is good to be here.
Chris Harbaugh's been sending me your stuff and talking really highly of you. So
She's great.
yeah, she's the coolest. We hung out with her at the award show at the T3R.
Oh, I was there, man.
So, yeah, I didn't get to meet you. I met, I guess, everybody else over at the table.
Yeah.
Jesse Lee and all those folks. And,
There's so many people, so many new faces.
Bernie
man.
Nelson.
Heck yeah.
I love Bernie. I've known him a long time. So Bernie, I was like one of the first Texas stations to play him. But here's my cool Bernie Nelson story. So he buys a cap from me. I had just got some Texas homegrown radio caps made, right? And he won't take it. He buys it. And so he leaves. I don't think about it. And I get a call from this DJ in Nashville that I knew. And he says, "Damn you, Jody." I said, "What? What did I do?" He goes, "We're doing a live radio remote in Nashville. And Bernie Nelson is our guest to talk about all the songs he's wrote and all this stuff." And he comes walking up wearing a Texas homegrown radio cap. And he was like, "I know that guy." Like, he's like, "I thought you did it on purpose." I was like, "I did not."
I was not a part of
But
the
if I would have
making.
known, I would have suggested he do that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty
How
great.
cool is that?
That is awesome.
So now, where'd you originate from? You didn't start in Texas, right?
No, originated from South Carolina. My mom's side of the family's from Texas. So kind of my whole life been coming out here for horses, family, and hunting. Like the first time I came to Texas was Weatherford. Got a rope horse there. And
Yeah, Weatherford's become like such a big horse place. It's crazy.
I didn't know.
And now they have a Costco.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
didn't know
opened.
that.
Just opened.
Costco.
Big town.
That's big time.
Big time.
A big
Costco.
city now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's suburb. But it became like a big cutting horse area and stuff. So
Yep.
that's where Taylor Sheridan lives.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's my cousin.
Is he?
No.
I fall for that every
I
time.
can see that though.
If I ever really meet one of his cousins, I'm never gonna believe him.
Yeah.
I got a lot of cousins, though.
You
know.
do have a lot of cousins. So you come down, got horses and stuff, and
Yeah,
just fell in
cousins
love
got
with-
me out here too.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of cousins, yeah, because we're ate up with the public land bow hunting, and so
Oh heck yeah.
it's much better in Texas than it is South Carolina.
Yeah,
so
I
I was
bet.
like, once I came out to here to do that with them, I got hooked, and
Yeah.
next
Like, I
thing
can
you
go
know,
hunting without everybody else like stealing my thunder,
Heck yeah.
stealing my stands.
bigger deer, man.
Yeah.
more
Oh,
of
yeah.
them.
Yeah, we feed them. We feed them good.
Cottonseed, man. That cottonseed will get them antlers looking like
Protein. No, I'll feed them protein.
Ah, you gotta do it too.
Feed 'em
You gotta do
protein.
it. You gotta do it.
I probably got some deer right around here, don't you?
Oh yeah, everywhere. Jeb hits them with his vehicles.
Yeah.
That's one way to do it.
Hey, if you move your truck just right, you can put their head, and the rest of it's perfect.
Oh yeah,
You know, you swerve.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
Peter
some
can-
people drift. I drift just to hit deer in the face.
And we got hogs everywhere too, man. They're just tearing everything up.
man.
Yeah, we got that.
Love
Wild
hunting them
hogs
too.
Gotta get rid
Man.
of them suckers.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Can't kill enough of
The
them.
real prairie
I
maggots.
don't care what
I
Pete
play
says.
music full time, but I'll do hog pest control on the side any
There
day.
you go.
I'm a I'm an animal pest control officer, but on the side I play music.
Yeah, or that.
It's like a Happy Gilmore, and he's like, I'm a hockey player, but today I'm going to play golf.
Yeah. You ever been charged up by a game warden while you're hunting?
Yeah,
They come find you and look through everything.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They have they could do more than any cop.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
they could do anything they want to you, basically.
yeah. They don't need what's it called? Like
They don't
a
need warrants or
warrant.
nothing.
No.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Don't mess with the game
And it's
wardens.
even worse if you got a concealed permit. Then they can really do some stuff then.
My dad
'cause
used to
you're
go-
registered with the
Yeah.
you know.
My dad
the
used to go
government.
hunting in New Mexico, right? And they would go up in the mountains, and they met the game wardens up there. Well, they would mess with them every year. Like one year, the guy he went hunting with, his wife had made him a brisket, right? And they love Texas barbecue. So they went by their campsite while they're hunting and took their brisket, and they wrapped up a bunch of bark in the foil in place of the brisket. And so whenever they got back from hunting, they went to eat that brisket, and it wasn't there. And the game wardens all pulled up laughing at them, and they brought other food, but Still, they stole their brisket.
They
Holy
still
moly.
Here's some McDonald's.
Yeah, sorry we took your brisket. We were hungry.
What you gonna do about it? Where the game
Yeah,
wardens?
you can't. Yeah, it's not like you can complain.
See, they need to put some like laxative in that for the next year. And they're free to hunt for the next two days.
I would take an extra brisket and be like, "Here's our offering."
No kidding. Oh man. Yeah, but they'll get you, man. They got after me one night. I was hunting coyotes, and they came from either end and spotlighted me. Went through everything. They thought I was spotlighting deer.
Yeah.
Which I mean, if I saw one, I might have shot it.
Yeah, you weren't doing it that night,
but I didn't. Yeah.
I know it's like that time I got pulled over, and the game warden was like, "Man, you must be a terrible shot. You shot him in both feet and then in the head." I was like, "No, I just shot once. He went like this when I shined the light at him."
Dude, I'm stealing that one.
Oh man,
I don't know why that just popped in my head.
You made that up just now?
No, that was in my head from my youth. I think someone told me that when I was like little. I have this part of my brain that just stores jokes, and they pop out at the weirdest times. The weird thing is, like, I remember like hearing them. Like, I remember like being a kid and hearing certain jokes, and then it's been in my brain all these years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, instead of Alzheimer's, I have Jokeheimers.
And that's why you're in radio.
The older I get, the more important stuff I forget, but the more jokes I remember.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna be a great old man.
You're gonna be a terror.
I'm just gonna sit around telling jokes. I'll be the best radio. I'm gonna be like get better in radio as I get older because all I'm gonna know is jokes.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll be the opposite of Joe Biden.
Be joke Biden?
Yeah.
Joke Biden. Walk like a Roomba.
That's a redneck. It's a redneck word. Well, Biden.
Yeah. Mayonnaise, a lot of jokes in here.
So yeah, welcome to our morning show. You never know what's gonna happen. We just kind of go off the.
I like it, man. I feel at home. Feels
Jeb
good to get out
says
of
we
the city.
start on the super information highway and then we take an off ramp and it just takes off somewhere we don't know.
End up on a dirt road next to a swamp,
Hey, good morning to Rami Lynn. She just had a birthday.
No
by
kidding.
the way. Yeah. Yeah. She went
awesome.
skiing.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Up in Colorado.
Went somewhere up north. I don't know.
I ain't never been
She
skiing.
watches somewhere up there in like Michigan area. Like,
You ever done any skiing? You like to ski?
I like to snowboard. I lived in Colorado for 4 years, so it's kind of the only thing to do in the winter.
Oh, yeah.
So you got to.
Hey, that's
It's not my favorite thing in the world, but it is fun on good days. Really fun.
I've water skied. I've never snow skied.
And I tried to water ski once, and I almost ended up with that ski up my rear, sticking out my head, and I was like, never again.
We did tie an inner tube to the back of a pickup
I got all
truck when it
twisted
snowed
up.
one time here, and
Tubing.
we were jumping terraces. And my uncle would sling us around, like he would turn the truck and slide, and and you would like go off of a terrace, like you'd be going good, and then you'd hit a frozen cow patty, and it'd flip you.
Man, that reminds me of one time. Me and my sister, we were supposed to take like an old rocking chair down to the woods and throw it in what we call the slough, which is like the trash pile on a farm. You know,
slough,
this
yeah.
big old pit with stuff in it. And we were driving it down there, and we were like, "You got a rocking chair in the truck bed? Like,
Oh yeah,
somebody get back there and get in that thing." And then we just start flooring around the pasture, going over,
see,
getting air.
country
I'll never
kids
forget
are the
that.
most fun. Like
We were like,
we have creative ways to die.
one of us was driving at like 12, the other person was 10. In the rocking chair in the back. And we'd like take turns. Like, this is the most fun ever.
Yeah, we made our own winter sports. I remember my grandmother, she's got a big sidewalk that goes the whole length of her house.
Yeah.
And we poured water on it and let it ice over. And then we put our baseball cleats on and we would run and slide. we were like, I busted my butt so many times. It's a wonder I didn't break an arm or a leg or a neck.
No kidding.
We came up with our own winter. Like, they should have like redneck Olympics. Like, we could have summer and winter Olympics.
Yeah.
But all things made up by rednecks.
It'd be so much better than the actual
I'd
Olympics.
watch that. Think about it. It'd be awesome. Like, what if you did like even like one of the events, you could tie a NASCAR with it, but as you drove around, you have to hit signs with beer bottles.
Yeah, that's
Like you have a passenger, but you're going at NASCAR speed. Oh,
that's
you
one
get
of my
extra
favorite
points.
games.
You get extra points for every sign you hit.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
hard to hit a sign going.
And you
72.
actually have
It's
to,
hard.
and
It's
you have
not
to
easy.
drink the beer. Like, you can't be just start with empty bottles.
Yep.
Yeah, and
I like this. I mean, I'll be honest.
sounds like a
The
good
real
idea.
Olympics are kind of boring.
Yeah,
You-
I think
Yeah,
so.
I
Redneck
don't
Olympics.
watch 'em.
Because every country's got rednecks, probably their own sort
Yeah.
of rednecks.
That's very
Oh,
You know?
that's a great point. That makes it even more fun. Like, what are those rednecks like?
Yeah, like-
Yeah, like what?
What commonalities do we
like,
have?
what would a French redneck sound like? They're like, instead of being like, you know,
It's like I gotta
what
go.
do Purdue?
I gotta go. Wee wee.
You know what I'm saying? People are like, Chamonté Passé, no I'm saying?
Oh my god!
I don't know.
You nailed it, dude.
That's what I'm thinking.
Raby said yes, Michigan, and she was snowboarding.
Oh,
Yep.
I think you could
She says
snowboard on any
snowboarding.
part of Michigan. It's all snow in it. I never been.
No, they also then they go on the lake all summer. I see pictures of them.
See, I've
like
never been
surfing
up
and
north.
stuff.
I just assume that it's always snow.
No, that's just on TV.
Oh man,
Yeah.
for real?
Yeah, they get the best of both worlds, really.
What?
Yeah.
All these years I've been
Yeah.
thinking it's all snow up there.
Some places actually have all the seasons, Jeb.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. We don't, but like a lot of people do. Oh, we have all of our seasons in one day
That is very
or 1 week.
That is very
It's like
true.
it'll snow and then be a record high the next day, and yeah.
I thought
That's
they were
what I
all
love
in a
about
frozen
Texas.
wasteland up there.
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
and it's not like that in Alaska either.
It's not.
No,
Well, I'll ask you.
I got cousins up there. Sorry, back to the show. Hey, Ben Coleman is our guest.
We gotta give him do a song,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, he's got some great music. Let's do a song. Yeah, get me out of this.
Man, I was,
And Double D's paying attention. He said, "Say crepe." You're talking about French.
Crepe.
Crepe.
what is
What would a
Crepe.
redneck's crepe be?
Crepe.
what is Ricky Bobby says like you sound like a dog with peanut butter to stuck to the roof of your mouth.
That's what he was saying. That's why he said, "Say crepe." in that
Oh,
movie.
that's what
Yeah,
that's from,
Talladega Nights. I was like, I won't say it. Don't say it.
Clip.
Don't say it.
I won't say it.
Say you love crepes. Don't say it.
I won't say it.
I'm going to break your arm. if you-
Break it. Oh, he broke it.
Oh man.
But you want to do a song? What are you going to do for us, brother?
Well, I mean, Rainy Days is already on the radio, so I
Yes,
should
sir.
do something else, right?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah, let's do.
We have no rules here, as you can tell.
I like
We're
it.
not like most morning shows. We do no show prep.
You guys ever forget what key you play a song in?
All the time, man.
Yeah, like Canada though, they only do it in eh.
I'm gonna tell you the
In
headlines off
Atlanta,
this.
they only do it in G. What up, G?
Can't play music like that.
In Spanish, they do it in C.
Oh man, you ain't right. You ain't wrong though.
I never claimed to be right.
Man, that's funny.
All right, Ben Coleman, he's gonna do some live music for us here on the morning ride.
Mike Good.
Yep.
So this song is a song called Bible and Booze, and I'm a preacher's kid, so a lot of my life's been Bible, and I'm a grown up, so a lot of my life's been booze too, and oh sweet, that's the backing track for this song.
I'm glad it didn't happen while you're singing.
Yeah, Jeb has Jeb has
makes creepy noises like that.
Jeb thinks that real life should have background music.
Well, I can't put this old guitar down since you left me in the lurch. I've been cussing out the heavens, been going to church. Since you cut me out on the loose, I've been busy getting over you. I'm going through the motions, I'm going through the Bible and the booze. Well, I can't put this bottle down since you hung me out to dry. I've been rolling like a wrecking ball, honey, I won't tell no lie. Since you put on those walking shoes, baby, I've been so confused. I'm going through the motions, I'm
going through the Bible and the whiskey for drinking, horses for riding, blue skies for falling, your heart for letting me down. Well, I can't tell that it's just fine. My mind's a river, flood stage high. I can't say I don't want you back. Honey, don't go believe all that. I can't say that it's not true, 'cause I'm still swimming through the blues. Well, I'm still swimming through the Bible and the whiskey for drinking, horses for riding, blue skies for falling, and your heart for letting me down.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Ben Coleman live on the morning ride.
That was groovy, man.
I was digging that, yeah.
That had a groove to it. That had a nice pocket to it.
Thank you, man.
I like the words, too.
You were probably like hearing the lead in your head, weren't you? Like one.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of a fiddle song.
Jeb plays
what's really cool
guitar so much, it's like he don't know what to do with his hands sometimes.
I was mainly hearing the drum, that drum beat in the background.
Yeah. It's kind of a fiddle song, really. That's what kind of told the crew in there.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I could feel it. That was nice, dude.
I was
really
like,
nice.
man, I could put a kazoo part in there.
Yeah.
Like,
this guy's got a great voice. I mean, that was awesome.
Thank you, man. It's first song of the morning is always rough.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
nothing like coming in early in the morning and us going, hey, sing for us.
Right.
Sing the hardest one you have. Like
I tried to do warm up on the way over here, but first song.
Sounds good, man.
So I told Jeb, I said, you got to stretch for the morning show. You don't want to pull a hammy. Yeah. It's important. Got to do your vowels.
A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y.
I worked with a guy that he made me do that. He was like a professional radio announcer, and he talked like this all the time, even off the air. So annoying. And he would like make me do like mouth exercises before we go.
Like the Anchorman? Like
now
brown cow?
It was a real thing.
The arsonist has oddly shaped feet.
Yes, just like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. We would do the A-E-I-O-U and sometimes Y. We did that a lot. You know, and there's nothing awkward.
Sounds like you're yawning when you do that.
There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing more awkward than sitting in a small room with another man doing mouth exercises.
Yeah, he's like wider.
It's like, this is so weird. It's like, so this is what it's like being at P. Diddy's house. You know?
Yeah.
Do your mouth stretches.
Delivery for Johnson's baby oil.
Book of mouth stretches coming soon.
That's good stuff, man. How you gonna be a rapper? You can't open
Better
your
out
mouth wide.
Better out than in, I always say.
I know that's right.
Golly. Woo. Man, that's a cool tune, though. You got that out where people can download that one?
No. That's probably going to be the next single out. So it's already recorded. It's in the can. It's mixed and mastered. I just got to get it out the door.
Just wait. It's just waiting.
You know what's cool about that? Your song there that you just played, what I really enjoyed about the style of that is, like, that could be anything.
Mm-hmm.
You could make a country song out of that. It could be like a laid-back rock song. It could be a jazzy kind of a song. It's packed a lot of different feels into one. Like, it's real laid back, though. You know, it's...
Yeah, did you kind of? I bet you had a lot of influences from different genres, didn't you?
Yeah,
so just like
because I mean, I didn't like growing up in South Carolina.
Yeah,
like you guys got it so good because up until the last 10 years, we didn't really get access to Texas country radio that much, or unless you had the hookup.
Right.
And I actually didn't get the hookup till I moved to Colorado and met some guys that went to college in Texas, and they were like,
"Yeah,
listen to this," and I'm like, oh, that's awesome.
But that's good, though, because you developed a style outside of what was kind of going on in Texas, so you're coming with a different sound, too.
Yeah. I Yeah, a lot of influences all over the place.
That's good stuff, man.
Favorite songwriters right now are probably like Chris Knight, Turnpike Troubadours, Jason Isbell.
Chris Knight scares me.
He scares you?
Yeah, tell him what you said to him.
Well, Larry Joe Taylor
I
told
can
me.
see that, though.
He's a big dude.
He's got a couple songs about killing people.
He's got a lot of songs.
And you're like, is that a true story? Because I think it might be.
He's touchy about it. No, he is touchy about it because Larry Joe Taylor said, hey, go over there and ask Chris Knight if he killed a man. And I was like, okay, because you can't tell Larry Joe no. There's a song about it. You can't. And so I was like, okay. And so I went over there and I was like, hey, Chris, did you kill a man? And I thought he was going to kill me with the look in his face. Like, he didn't even have to say anything. He just, like, stared me down. And I was like, okay, then. And I turn around and Larry Joe's over there going,
it's funny. What's really
He's like,
funny,
I wasn't serious about you asking that.
I didn't think you really do it. And I'm like, you told me to do it.
But a fella like that, though, you know that, like, when you walked away, you turned around and went, like,
No, I don't think so. I think he really killed a man.
I think he's.
I think probably more than one.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't even think he's really Chris Knight. I think he killed the guy and took his identity.
His real name is Ben Day.
His real name is Phil Wallace. Just kidding. Phil Wallace is watching. That's why I said. Phil's a great artist too. He's known as the Stockyards Kid.
Man,
basically.
You know, I watched that guy. You know, that dude. He freaking. He was up down there at the Filthy McNasties. Man.
Oh yeah.
Old dude. He did like a hurricane, hit the ground, bam, jumped right back up, man.
Yeah.
Dan never missed a beat.
Yeah, and Gavin Adcock's trying to be like, I bounce up better
Phil
than
did
anybody.
It first.
Phil did it first.
And you know what? If you watch the video, I'm pretty sure that it was the fiddle player had him in a trance. He wasn't drunk. You know?
Yeah.
He tranced him.
Yeah, it was like the fiddle player was playing some weird stuff like you'd see a cobra dancing to, and then all of a sudden Phil just goes, woo, bam.
Speaking of that, is your band they from Texas or they?
Man, I got to get a band.
Oh, you got.
That's kind of next
it all
step.
together.
Yeah. So I hadn't been doing this. I mean, I've been full-time music for 3 months. I got a song that hit the radio 2 weeks ago, and then I've been playing music in Texas for 2 years. So it's all pretty,
Hey,
fast.
That's
and
the best
new.
way. Just jump right in.
I like it.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Where are you out of?
I'm in McKinney, so north of Dallas.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
North of Dallas.
It was named after Mark McKinney.
Was it?
No.
But so like you're looking for a band right now.
Yeah, literally is like, okay, we got to start playing some bigger shows. Right now it's just me acoustic with a fiddle player occasionally. And
that's cool.
Phil said, that was actually my third fall of the day, and Gavin Adcock would be my bitch. That's why I love him. That's why I love Phil right there. That's why I love him. I've been having dreams. So I have dreams about beating up Gavin Adcock for some reason.
It's because he's always wasting beer and slipping on it.
I don't know. Like that dude just irks me to no end. I've never met him in person. I just don't like him. And I've had dreams. So I had this dream that me and Jeb were on tour with him with like there's like this big tour, right? Mm-hmm. And before every show, he would walk off the stage and hit me with his shoulder. And like it just kept happening over and over. And I'm like
he's got a beef with you.
And finally I'm like, dude, why do you keep doing that? And he looked at me and he goes, 'cause you look like somebody that needed that done. And so I grabbed him and I did the Captain Insano powerbomb and smashed him into the ground. And I said, you look like somebody that needed that done. And then I woke up.
This was your dream.
I've had it multiple times.
Compliment the Captain Insano.
I think I'm seeing the future. I don't think it's a dream. Like I think I'm going to have to powerbomb Gavin Adcock.
I think you will.
See,
have to.
That might have to happen.
That was a prophetic dream.
Yeah, I'm like, you sound like a big choo-choo train.
I feel like there should be like a community boxing ring, and like every Thursday night there's just bouts between people who don't like each other, and just like, all right, I'm calling you out. On redneck beefs is a thing, I know, but every county needs to have one. You know, like if a police officer does you wrong in a traffic stop, you'd be like, all right, I'll see you in the ring.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If the dude at the bank is being a jerk or something, like I will see you in the ring.
I'll see you at the beef.
That's right.
I like this idea.
I also, before we forget, I also like this. I might steal this thing from you where you get to say, I dreamed this. Even if you didn't, you could say, I dreamed it. I know you dreamed it, but now it's like a free license to say whatever you want.
Yeah.
Just say, I dreamed
like
it beforehand.
Bless your heart.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, I dreamed
it's
that.
Like, You can say whatever you want to someone as long as you say LOL after it.
LOL.
Or I dreamed before it.
I hate your guts, LOL. See, it makes it not mean. But you still got to say it.
But
you ever said something bad, though, to somebody and then they died?
No.
I was thinking about that this morning. That happened to me. There was a guy that had a furniture store in Dublin, and I drove by it this morning, and it reminded me. And he stole. So I was selling furniture. I was making like cedar furniture and stuff.
Yeah.
And I had a book because, like, before social media and stuff, you had to like make pictures of stuff. So I had a book, had all the pictures of all the cool stuff I made, and I even made the book. Like, it had logs on the front of the book and my logo in it. And he stole. So he stole my furniture, didn't pay me for it, and then gave my book to another lady that was making furniture, and I couldn't get it back. And I said, I hope something bad happens to you.
Ooh,
for doing that to me. And then 2 days later, he fell off a ladder and died.
You're suspect number one, Jody. That's bad news.
That is.
And I felt bad about it for a long time.
My words got power, man.
I forgot about it until this morning. I was like, God, I still feel bad about that.
Yeah.
I would too.
Yeah.
I didn't. So, yeah, be careful. Be careful what you say.
It's terrible.
You better watch out, Gavin Adcock. Stay off the ladders is all I'm saying.
He keeps slipping on the beer that he pours all over the stage. He keeps slipping on it. You're going to do it to yourself. Doggone.
Oh, man.
Man.
Double D said you could say anything you want and then just say with all due respect.
Yeah, that is another really good one.
Anything you say
there's a
after
song,
but
there's
the
your
truth,
song
right?
to write right there with all due respect.
That I'm gonna work on that later today.
That's a good one. With all due respect. I get a co-write.
Let's knock it out after this. With all due respect, I had a dream about you.
Heck yeah.
That would be great. It'd be like a anti-love song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like with all due respect.
It's true.
I love that.
Yeah, you could be like the thing you really wanted to say to the person you broke up with, but it's not mean because you said with all due respect.
Jamie, write that down, yeah.
And you could even throw in a little bless your heart, You could throw in all the things that make it okay.
Yeah.
Because every area has their own thing like that,
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That could be something.
I like
Coming to radio soon.
33%, 33%, 33%.
Oh man. It's the thing. Songs can come from anywhere.
Yeah. Do people ask you if you're kin to the Coleman cooler people?
No. I just say, they're like, well, what's your name? And I'm like, Ben Coleman with an E, like the shitty camping equipment.
Yeah.
But then it's like, they're not shitty. And I'm like, I know, I'm just kidding.
But
I think he's heir to the.
I think I would use
Coleman, Texas.
I was just thinking
town.
We.
I was just thinking though, like you could use it, like use Matthew McConaughey. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And be like, it'd be cooler if I was. I'd be a cooler if I was.
I think I found my new graphic design marketing guy.
That's a good idea. I have great ideas for other people.
Like the Coleman logo font, and then it says it'll be a lot cooler if you did.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah. Do you listen to Ben Coleman? Be a lot cooler if you did.
I'm making that shirt.
I love it.
I like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Who needs a six pack when
I'll
you can
give
have
you
a
10% of merch.
Who needs a six pack when you can have a cooler?
Oh man. Just rip off Coleman because I'm a brand too.
Eventually,
sued real quick.
But eventually, you just become the spokesperson.
Hey, there's Chris.
Like you want an endorsement? You're good.
Let's work together on this. I think I see a path for both of us.
Morning to Chris Harbaugh. She's tuned in this morning.
Hey, Chris.
She said she was watching yesterday's episode, and then she was like, "What happened? Where's Ben?" She figured out it was yesterday's on here. Yeah. Now we're good. Well, now we got Chris watching and Scott Parker. Good morning, Scott.
Top of the morning to you.
I think he's in Ohio or somewhere now.
Oh, that's cool.
We got people all over that are watching. You want to do another tune?
They got big deer up there. We'll play for hunting permission.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Going on the deer lease tour.
We used to hunt the waterways. especially in them dried up creeks. If
Sponsored by Coleman Coolers.
If there's a small stream going through it and it connects to another body of water, you're allowed to hunt down them waterways.
Oh, they changed that rule. Oh, not for waterfowl though.
No,
you just can't hunt big game.
Yeah, no, I mean down Leno County, we used to freaking shoot deer down there all the time.
They changed it real recently. It was like just a big deal.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's lame.
You get like between two high fence areas, just shoot some like 200-inch deer going through there. Oh, it's public land.
Well, we have a high fence place out there around Hyco. There's a lot of high fence out there, but my neighbor, they don't, and there's all kinds of exotics running around on their next to their place. I guess they have gotten out.
Yeah.
So there's no telling what's out there.
Well, I like to track, so.
You like to track?
Yeah.
Deer?
Yeah.
In Texas? I thought that was like a snow thing.
No.
They'd love you up in the Great White North.
I track.
You can track them.
I'm a good tracker.
That's why I like to go down the
Really?
waterways.
I tracked one my sister shot one time, and there was little bit, everybody said she missed it, and she goes, I did not miss it. And I tracked it. I found one little drop. It was like CSI. I should be like one of them people. And I got on my hands and knees, and I tracked it by little bitty spots.
Yeah.
And I found it. It was still alive. And it was laying in the brush. And so we shot it. And you know where she shot it? In the foot.
You're kidding me.
The deer probably still could have run, but it was hiding from me. But I tracked it from little bitty spots.
Oh, my God.
But you know what she said? Told you didn't miss it.
I've never shot a deer over 80 yards away. And I've always end up walking right up on them. I'll find them, and then I kind of creep up on them, or I'll wait, and they'll walk right by me.
I like to snipe them. I like them to never know I was there.
Same.
Yeah. Never saw me coming. Yeah. Coffins and condoms.
Coffins?
Yeah, we got you covered coming in and going.
Oh,
man. Sorry. Hey, you want to play another song a bit?
Yeah, I'll play another song.
Scott said he had 11 does in his backyard yesterday. Maybe you need to hook up with Scott Parker there.
Scott.
He said
Let's
Illinois.
talk.
He's in Illinois.
Instagram, Ben Coleman Music.
He's in Illinois. He does got some big deers.
Oh, yeah. I never hunted up there. All right, this song is called Right Away Rodeo.
Already sounds like a Stephenville song, if you ask me.
Yeah, I kind of wrote it. Yeah, rodeo stuff.
Cowboy capital of the world.
I used to do some roping. All right, here we go. Right Away Rodeo. Well, the sun goes down on the rodeo grounds. Cowgirls and the bull riders start dancing. And if you could stay, I two-step you away. It's gonna be a big fight on the floor tonight. And baby, I want you to see my punches landing on the end of his chin. So baby, hit him again. But in the morning I'ma put 'em out to pasture and pray that green grass, it comes to find you beneath a million stars to heal your broken heart. And when all my horses have been tamed, I'm gonna ride away. Well, the coyotes howl and I answer, but something on the wind still calls my name. And it's a girl from the Delta whose side I still moves the blood in my veins. But in the morning I'ma put 'em out to pasture and pray that green grass comes to find you beneath a million stars to heal your broken heart. And when all my horses have been tamed, and when all my horses have been tamed, I'm gonna ride away.
Heaven help you if you grew up like a cowboy and your mama let you ride those dusty plains. Yes, someone save me, this life might drive me crazy, dreaming about buffaloes and trains. Yes, someone save me, this life might drive me crazy, dreaming about buffaloes and trains. And when all my horses have been tamed, I'm gonna ride away.
Gumball.
That's good stuff right there.
Thank you.
I dig that one for real.
Yeah.
Is that one where we can download it? Is that one waiting to come out
I did
too?
an acoustic version. I'm going to get up on YouTube here in the next couple of days.
Can I put that? I just recorded it right there. That's amazing.
yeah.
Can I put that on our YouTube? Well, I mean, it already is live, but I also recorded it separately.
Yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
Dude, that was off
That
the
was
chain.
good stuff
Thank
right
you,
there.
man.
Yeah. I dig that song. So, do you co-write or you do all of them just, you've been writing your own stuff?
It's just been all me. I'd love to get in more co-writing. It's just, I'm
Time.
dude, late at night, I'm playing guitar, write a song, and I haven't been able to plan, hey, let's write a song.
It's hard,
Too much.
it's
Done a
hard because
couple.
I had a hard time like co-writing until I met Jeb. Like we seem to write really good together.
Yeah.
But I think you got to kind of find that because it's
Yeah.
hard. You can't just write with anybody.
Well, people write different ways.
Yeah.
People have different ways of putting things together. Sometimes it's good to have opposing ways.
Man, I love that song right there. I
Yeah.
would jam that.
For sure.
I could see myself driving down the road just chilling.
Yeah, you don't hear
Yeah.
songs in a minor like that very often. I mean, that's pretty cool. That's
Are
good.
you kidding? R. Kelly loves those kind of songs. P. Diddy,
Big R. Kelly guy. P. Diddy guy.
Justin Frizzell.
I'm just saying that. Yeah, he writes all his songs in A minor.
They stole that from me. I said I've been making that A minor joke for a long time,
Hey,
and then that rapper made like a fortune on it.
minor.
Yeah,
Oh,
he made a
yeah.
fortune on it.
Yeah,
I heard
know.
about that.
He stole it from me.
He stole it.
It was
I
that
know
time
he
we was
stole it.
drinking with Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
and we made
Remember?
that
Because
joke
I
and
was
he
like,
stole it.
that's not even a good first name. It's somebody's last name.
Right.
Like, what is this? What?
What?
Kendrick.
You got a
Just
last
go by
name for a
Ken.
first name, and you got a road name for a last name. Lamar, come on. But I mean, that's
More like lamer.
That's good. But yeah, that's
Hey,
that's
good morning,
awesome.
Jennifer.
Thanks,
She's
man.
listening to Missouri. We got people from all over.
That's right.
Dang,
she's
y'all are
listening-
popular.
She's listening to.
I can see why, too.
She's yeah. It's because we got Ben Coleman on.
Yep,
I've been promoting it.
it's true.
Yeah, that's how we trick people to watch us. We bring in like really good artists.
This can is cool, man. I'm sorry to
So
derail us.
okay,
I,
so
started looking at
that
it and I was
that
like,
was actually my in my uncle's lunchbox. It's a Davy Crockett. It used to be a thermos, like that went in the lunchboxes. Is what that is.
Yep.
really? So
Isn't
this has
that
got
great?
some age to it.
Yeah, that's old. So you remember when you get the lunch boxes, but that's metal. Like they drank like old rusty metal stuff. Like there was
I
no.
bet he slid a beer can down in there.
It would work.
definitely did.
It would definitely work. Yeah,
That's some
a lot of
Mountain Man
people
shit
don't
right
notice
there.
that.
Oh yeah.
I think you're the only one
Those are
that's
like
ever
my favorite
noticed.
stories are the Mountain Man stories.
Yeah, and that,
like
I think
Jeremiah
that's.
Johnson stuff.
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
man, that's gonna be a cool pin holder. That's what I made it.
Right.
David Crockett. He said a lot of cool stuff. Like, y'all can go to hell. I'm going to Texas.
Yeah. when I was a kid, we had David Crockett action figures. So I had David Crockett in my pocket.
Yeah?
Nah.
That Buffaloes and Trains
kidding.
line from
Just
that last
kidding.
song. Was actually
This
I
is,
got from Jeremiah Johnson.
This was my toy when I was a kid.
It's a hillbilly toy right there.
That is the redneck toy. It used to have an udder and you could milk it.
I see that you wore them out.
Yeah, it broke the tail. And everybody's like, oh, you broke the tail. And I'm like, well, that's what a lot of the cows in our dairy barn look like, actually. The milk cans would break their tails off.
Did you grow up on a dairy farm
Oh, yeah.
milking cows?
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Yeah. But this had a little udder, so you had to milk it. And then the head, and then it would the head would go, murr. Like, can you imagine giving a kid this toy nowadays? They'd be like, what?
Yeah.
You want me to what? But when I saw that show,
Peter would be having a
when I watched Meet the Fockers, you know, and he was talking about milking a cat. That's what it looked like when I was milking this thing. It's the weirdest toy ever, huh?
That's pretty
It
cool.
had
That
like
you
these
still got
little,
it around.
it had these little pills, right? You put these little pills in there and add water, and then the water came out white like milk.
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, straight fentanyl.
Yeah.
I'd like to know who designed that toy.
That is to
He's
me
a
that
weird dude.
Like it made sense when I was a kid because I grew up on a dairy, but
probably
the older
some dude
I
named
got,
Cletus.
the older I got, I thought that's such a weird toy for a kid. Here, pull on these teats.
Cletus's Teetuses.
Can't beat us, is it?
Jennifer said, "Imagine you and Jared Morris doing a song together. That would be cool.
Would be awesome.
Yeah,
Let's do the co-write.
That would be cool. Yeah, because that song right there, especially, I could hear.
Yeah.
Like that similar.
Them old cowboy
He's doing
songs.
podcasts now. Jared is.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, he just did a big one with Cody Jinks.
Cool.
I've been seeing a lot of.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Very good.
Cody Jinks was talking about going on tour with Luke Combs.
Oh yeah.
And he said that like all the Nashville people were against it to Luke, and he did it anyway. Did what he wanted.
That's cool.
Why would they be against that? I mean,
because they want
the money.
They want their artists to push their other artists.
Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Right? So they because they have new people coming
good old
up.
boy club.
They have new people coming up that sign these terrible deals that they want to make money off of.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
They need it to all feed
Like,
off
but
each
this
other.
other guy has a 360 deal with us. We need him to go on tour. He's gonna pay us forever.
Yeah. I want to make millions, not thousands.
It's man. I was listening to a podcast about like the deals that people sign sometimes in Nashville.
Terrible.
Like, and they never make any money ever. They're never going to make money.
I guess you can end up owing money.
You
too.
can,
They front you so
they just
much.
keep loaning you money. It's like being in with the mafia. Like you can't get out.
But they'll get you for several albums. They'll say, okay, we want 10 albums
Yeah.
out of you. Here's $1 million,
Yeah.
and you owe all that back.
Yeah.
And you don't get your.
Oh, you want to
publishing.
make a music video? Okay, here's
And
here's
so,
some more.
And they take
Yeah.
100% of your royalties to get you to pay them back.
Yeah.
And so you're really not.
You have to
making
pay
any
the
money.
loan back, and they get a percentage of what you make, so they get paid twice.
And then you have to keep on
And then,
doing it.
And then you're making
can't
20
stop.
grand a year.
And then
Yeah.
you really love it because
Yeah.
you're under this these constraints to.
Well, and then on top
that's
of
why
that,
people come back to Texas.
Then on top of that, you got to write 10 more albums. The first album did good. That's why you get some of them that flop and get put
Yeah.
on a shelf, and then they end up in a freaking songwriting room.
That's why
for the rest of their
I
life.
changed
Yeah.
my
Nashville.
stage name. Now I'm the artist formerly known as Ben Coleman.
Yeah, dude, the deals. I don't know anything about the deal world, but
Stay away from them kind of deals.
I don't know.
You know, Cody Johnson did good though. I heard he did really good on his deal because they wanted him, and he went in and said, "Okay, but I'm going to be in control of my music. I'm going to own my music." And that doesn't happen very often.
Didn't
so
they have to buy
it's
him out of
possible.
his own label?
It's possible. I don't know.
I think he was on his own label.
But it's
at
possible.
first.
It's possible to do that. So
Yeah, and he ended up with basically like not a publishing deal.
that's why I quit modeling. It was just like not even worth it.
They
I
just delivered all his
just
stuff.
using me for my body, and I wasn't
Yeah.
making any money.
No.
So I was like, I'm
got
not
standards.
modeling anymore. I let myself go, so they quit calling me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. George Strait wrote a song about me. It's called "I Let Myself Go."
No, she let herself go. What?
Oh wait,
It's not that, Jody.
Is that why ticket prices are so expensive though? Circling back to the record deal stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's-
$400 a ticket is crazy sometimes.
Well, that's because artists are trying to make their money back, trying to survive.
Yeah, because they're not making anything off of their music. They're actually
Yeah,
recording
they have to.
music.
The only way they make money is at shows, and even then, they're probably not.
Yeah,
You
and
know.
some of them get it right though. You know, there's some of them.
Yeah,
That, you know, don't let themselves.
lawyers need music lawyers.
You need music lawyers. That's a truth.
Don't represent yourself.
You don't say. I'm gonna let you represent me.
Or if you do, like
you wouldn't
freak
want
them all
me.
out. If you do,
I don't know. I might could do pretty good at it. I think.
If you do, you ought to freak them all out. Where like a suit on one side and like jeans and stuff on the other.
Yeah.
Be like-
and then like split face and like
I'd
make
be
this
one
side
of-
look different, and just stand like this and be like,
I'd be one of those,
okay, then you're the lawyer.
If I was a lawyer, I'd have those terrible lawyer commercials.
Really freak them out.
Like, I'm the tough, smart lawyer, the Texas Hammer.
That's
Ow.
definitely I'd go with
You
that.
know what I mean? Like, they have those guys that have those terrible commercials.
The Texas Hammer. I know the
He's
guy.
the best.
I know the guy who takes care of his boat.
He's got the worst, best commercials ever.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of a thing with lawyers
Yeah.
though, kind of like gas
Jim
stations,
Adler.
or like they always have these kind of like
Yeah.
Jim
innuendo
Adler
names.
when he's on top of the semi truck with a
Yeah.
hammer and stuff. Come on. Why?
I love it.
We're just like you.
We met Tiger King's lawyer.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
He was at the T3R.
He gave me his card.
His card is a coin, it's like a challenge coin. It's heavy. But yeah, Jeb was hanging out with Tiger King's lawyer up at the top. I was like, "Where's Jeb?" I couldn't find him, and he's like, "I was talking to the Tiger King lawyer."
That's awesome.
I was like, "What? How does that happen?"
Is that how he introduced himself? Like, was he like, "Hey, I'm Tiger King lawyer"?
Yes, actually. I was sitting there smoking me a cigarette, and I'm like, "How's it going, man?" He goes, because he's just kind of standing there, like, and he looked respectable, had a nice jacket on and nice hat, and he's just kind of standing there like this. I'm like, "How's it going, man?" And he goes, "Oh, pretty good. How you?" And I was like, "Good." He's like, "You an artist?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he goes, and I said, "What do you do?" And he goes, "I'm Tiger King's lawyer," or I was Tiger King's lawyer. I was like, "Nuh-uh."
I don't know
He's
if I
like,
tell
"Yeah."
people that. Did he go to jail?
He goes, "Yeah, here's my card."
Just saying.
And he gives me this coin, and I'm like, "The big juicy."
It's the big juice.
You're Tiger King's lawyer?
And he's
Like,
called
yep.
the big juicy.
Yeah, it says it on here.
Like a steak you give to a tiger. I'm big juicy.
Man,
Yeah,
now I just
it
want to
just
quote
says-
Tiger King quotes, which are not
just says-
suitable for radio.
It just says
So,
big juicy on the top there.
After
It says on the bottom too.
yeah, big juicy.
He's got it all over the coin.
That thing's heavy.
It is. I wonder if it's
It might be
gold.
real gold. When I came
Ow.
out of a
Nope.
coma, I was at a coma when I was like came out of it. It took a while to and my dad was staying in the room with me, and it was right after COVID, so like I could only have one person in a room at a time, and so like people would switch out, and me and him started watching that Tiger King, and I was like, this is awful. Like I can't watch this with my dad, So I turned it off, and we were watching something else, and I was like, I kind of want to see what happened. And he goes, me too. Like, so then and we couldn't quit watching. It was like a wreck. Like it just
That's what happened
I was
to me.
like, it can't get any worse.
I've never seen
And then
it.
the next episode was worse.
That's what happened to me. I didn't want to watch it after the first 1.5, and I was like,
There's one even worse. Have you seen the chimpanzee one?
What?
There's a new one, a chimpanzee lady. It's worse than Tiger King.
no way.
Oh yeah, it's worse. The lady is crazy.
Like Cheryl Baskins.
Worse. She's crazy. Yeah, did you see? Somebody made a song about her.
So
Cheryl
what
Baskins.
is the deal with the chimpanzees?
You just have to watch it. I don't
I
want to
don't,
mess it
I
up
don't
for
want. I don't know if I want to watch
you.
this.
She's like in love with one of them. Like
Oh no.
There's
Okay.
stuff in the
That's
Bible.
all we need to know.
There's stuff in the Bible
Yeah.
about that. I don't know if I want
Yeah.
to watch that one.
I think
Chimpanzee love.
I really think that's how COVID started. Like they blame the bats, but it could have been this lady and the chimpanzee. But it's a whole thing about a bunch of chimpanzees. You just have to watch. I can't want to ruin it. It's
I don't
just-
want, man. She's
yeah.
just sitting there. Gary's so hairy, like something out of Little Nicky.
Oh yeah, they dress them in
He
clothes.
got it on clothes.
They dress them in
no,
clothes and
no,
stuff.
man, I
Yeah,
don't know about that.
they wear clothes.
I'm not going down that
I'm
road.
not doing
You got to
it.
watch it. It's worse than Tiger King.
bro, no.
It's worse.
No, I'd rather rewatch Tiger King than watch the chimpanzee thing.
That sounds terrible, man. I don't want to do it.
You gotta watch it. Now you gotta watch it. It's so bad.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's the same way though. I couldn't quit watching. I couldn't quit watching, but I was so glad when the last episode. I'm like, oh, thank God, because I would have kept watching. If there was more, I would have had to watch.
Oh man, you guys, you
The government got
Can't do
involved in everything. It's crazy.
can't do it.
Well, some things are illegal to do with chimpanzees.
Yeah. Oh man.
That's how Tarzan and Jane got. Never mind.
Just no.
They were swingers. All right, we probably should take a break. We'll take a break.
Let's take a break.
And we'll take a break. We'll come back and see if we can talk Ben into sticking around a little longer. Is that good? You got
Oh, yeah.
time? All right. Stick around. We got more coming your way. It's the Morning Ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio. I promise it'll get better.
Oh, man, this is so cool. I had no...